If you are using SPSS in your statistics course, you have some options for acquiring the software. The university provides a copy of SPSS in the computer labs. Check with IT support for which labs specifically. If you are an online student, flipped classroom student, you live far from campus and cannot get to the computer labs regularly, or if you just want to have a copy of SPSS to make class easier, then you have some options. The simplest is to go to On the Hub and buy, or actually rent, the 6-month SPSS Basic Grad Pack. It should cost you about $45 total. And don't worry that you will purchase it and then not use it. You will use it nearly every week and use it extensively for your take-home final. So which version should you get? Quick backstory. A few years back, SPSS was bought out by IBM. Now, since then, IBM has done a fantastic job of coming out with yearly upgrades and improvements to SPSS. Like the first year, they changed the name to PASW. And then the next year, they changed the name again to IBM SPSS. And every year, we get a whole new version number on the software, like 21, 22, 23, big upgrades like that. Now, if you want new functions, like a simple Cohen's d effect size for t-tests, you're out of luck. Still have not added Cohen's d, but hey, we get brand new version numbers. Oh yeah, and they raised the price. And they changed the color from red to blue. All of that to say that SPSS software works exactly the same as it did 8 years and thousands of dollars ago, at least for the teaching of introductory statistics. But IBM is making it prohibitively expensive for universities to provide the SPSS software to students and faculty like they used to. Therefore, because SPSS is not available through the university for student use, you need to buy, or more accurately, rent a copy of SPSS if you want it on your personal computer. So, which version should you choose? You should get version 16 or newer. The current version is 23, and that's all that's available for download. If you have versions before version 16, the software will not look like the examples from class. And watch out for older versions on CD, because they may have limited installs, all of which may be used up. If you can find an old SPSS student version, the red one, it's usually a safe bet, assuming you can install it on your own computer system. And finally, if you're feeling clever, there is an open source version of SPSS called PSPP. It is very similar to SPSS. It reads and exports the same .sav files, and it uses very similar drop-down menus. With a Google search and some reading, you can figure out how to download and install it. Another open source option is JASP. Google JASP Statistics to find the site. JASP is free, but you should still send them some love in the form of a small donation. And JASP will do most of what we need in this class. Alternately, you could look into R and RStudio. But the learning curve is much steeper for R, and you'll need some special instructions on how to use it. It's not so intuitive. So those are your options. Good luck.